I'm a painter. I went to Mass Art and graduated, and I started a studio here that you're sitting in called Photo about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago.
What's up? It's your girl Katiria. You on eXpozedTV, and I'm with Erica Femino. Listen, she's an amazing artist, and I'm so happy to be next to her because besides her, you know, being an artist and amazing, like, this is my girl right here. She really collaborates with a lot of people. She supports the community, and that's very, very special for eXpozedTV because we just want to capture all of the great organic performances, visuals, all that shit. So listen, I can blab and say so many good things about Erica, but like, we gotta give Erica a chance to talk. Erica, thank you so much for being on eXpozedTV. You're amazing. You've done work everywhere.
I try to. That's some big important thing to me, is to be all inclusive, not exclude anything, have all types of genres of music and photo and fashion and things like that.
Like you're the boss.
But that's one of the things I like to base my studio on, is like diversity in genres especially.
I wanted to work for myself, so I found a creative way to kind of pay for it by organizing photo shoots for designers and hosting photo shoots for people who needed headshots, things like that. So that's how I kind of adopted the role as a creative director.
And you're all around because you work with designers, painters, vendors.
Yeah. And I
mean, how did you get into all of that? Was it just
we started doing art classes here. So I would have like a model come in, and then everybody would draw her, and that was fun. So we'd have like a lot of artists in the space, and then eventually we just started doing photo shoots because a lot of my friends are photographers.
You said you went to Mass Art, but did did your career start at Mass Art, or have you been painting ever since? Like, let's hear about baby Erica.
I know, right? It's funny actually, because I played, like, I was almost like gonna go for pro softball when I was in high school. So until I was like 16, I was an athlete and played like sports year round. And then all of a sudden, I painted one day, and I was like, wow, I'm actually really good at this. I like this. It's really fun. And the next thing you know, I'm like upstairs in my room, locked myself in, like Jimi Hendrix blasting. My mom's like, what the hell is that? You know what I mean? Yeah. And my coach was like, where are you? Where are you? It's 4 o'clock. You're supposed to be here for practice. I was like, yeah, whatever. And I couldn't stop painting. I painted for like a year straight, and he was freaking out. You know, he's like, she's supposed to play softball. And Mom's like, I don't know. She won't come out of the room. All I smell is incense. To mask the marijuana. And that was all over from there.
Yeah. Oh man. So this passion has grown because look at all this artwork. Tell me something about this art.
Actually, that's a really that's a really weird story. Every one of them has kind of a weird story behind it, but that's the weirdest. So I met this guy who I was working for a lawyer. Yeah. When I first got out of college, making like no money, like hating my life, just kidding. And some guy called up who was his client saying, you know, he was calling about, he'd been hit in a car accident. And he said to me, what do you do? And I said, I'm a painter. And he's like, I've been looking for you. He's this old guy. I'm like, okay. He's like, you have to come to my house. And so I'm like, what the hell is this? So I bring all my paintings because he needed to see them. And he's an amazing guy. He was a vet, you know, he was in the army for like 40 years. And his house was like, you know, he collected art, and he collected valuables, and he was all over the world. So we had really cool stuff. He bought all my artwork. It was the first time that anyone actually spent money on me, on my paintings.
Well, they showed you
thousands, you know, seriously, in a day. Because he said to me, all I've done my entire life is fight and kill, and now I just need beauty, and I feel terrible for what I've done, and I need to, like, you know, make it up to the world. But I mean, it was his job. So now he's trying to sort of give to something that has nothing to do with that, which is art.
You have a show coming up. I want to hear about that May 5th, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It's for Art Week.
For Art Week, yes. Tell us about that.
Art Week is like, I don't know, like, you know, it's like Boston Fashion Week where there are a ton of events going around the city.
I never heard of them.
It's really cool. So you come up with an idea, you propose it, and if it's accepted, it's put into like a directory. So Monday through Friday, this is what you do, this is where to go. So it's basically meant to like teach the public about what goes on in an artist studio or something that they don't get to usually see just by taking a class. So my idea was, you know, the audience never gets to actually see what goes into a painting, because the painter is always behind the scenes painting something for hours, days, months, years. They show it, and then the person sees the end result. Like, you guys didn't see me make stuff.
No.
So my idea was to show in a really like small, condensed way what the artist goes through, which is kind of hell sometimes, because sometimes you're really happy, sometimes you're sad, you don't know what you did, you're like, why am I doing this? Oh, it looks great.
eXpozed TV, first of all, was here. Erica hosted our, you know, photo shoot. It was awesome.
Favorite, I love it. It was most favorite. One of the
Like,
most favorite.
the best experience. Like, we had like so many sets, and I want to know, like, how long did it take you to work on the sets?
We kind of like rush getting things everywhere we want to, and then while you guys perform, we watch you and then move things around with you. It's weird, like you'll set it up kind of basic and then see, okay, they really like this kind of thing, and all of a sudden I'll just throw masks. And like that one model you had, you put on every mask I gave him. So I kept throwing masks. Like if they don't want to throw masks, I'm not going to throw the masks, but you know, you kind of like adapt to the people that are in your space, I guess, while they shoot.
There's not a dull moment with Erica. She's super creative. Like, she had me put in some shit. I'm like, really? Okay, wait, this looks dope. Erica, drop all your information right now so they can follow you.
Okay.
Because, you know.
Let's see, if you want to add me on Facebook, it's Erica Femino, and this studio is Far Out Boston, FAROUT underscore Boston. The other studio is Factory underscore Boston. Our website is factoryboston.com, and you can see factoryboston.com. You can get everything. You could get hired if you want to be a photographer on my team, or you could advertise yourself as a model, or you could rent space through that website and stay in touch with us. Look for our events, stuff like that. Okay.
Erica's dope.
You guys are sweet.
Please follow her. And you're here on eXpozed TV. Let's get it.